Well, guys, it does seem like Rangers have just waited till I've headed out of the door, walking the dog, to announce departures. That's right. I think what they were doing was John Bennett, Neil Coppen, heard some of the bad things I said about John Bennett this week and thought, you know what? I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until he heads out the door and give him a very hard task to do. Well, anyway, here we are on Glasgow and Nation, guys. I don't know if you can hear the wind in the background, just out walking the dog. Rangers have officially announced the departure of a number of players this morning. Obviously, contracts expired yesterday, May the 31st. Now, obviously, they've been June the 1st. They have now officially announced the departures of certain players. Now, some of these departures go against rumours and against reports that have been in the media of recent weeks. So this is what Rangers have officially tweeted out today on their X account. So it says, Rangers can today confirm the departures of Barisic, yes, Ryan Jack, John Lundstram, John Mclaughlin and Roofe following the expiry of their contracts. Everyone at Rangers thanks the departing players for their time at the club and wish them all the very best in the future. So it is now official that Jack, Lundstram, Mclaughlin, Roofe, Barisic have all left Rangers and are no longer Rangers players. So with the departure of these 5 out of contract players, that obviously clears up an awful lot of wage bill space, as these were some of the highest earners at the club, particularly obviously Lundstram, Roofe and Barisic. Real proof I'm actually outside, guys. You can hear the birds singing. So yeah, you know, they've gone. It is official. They have now departed the club. Now, I think this is the absolute right decision to make. You know, Borna, I think, had pretty much checked out this season, and I think Borna's last good season for the club was 55. John Lundstram, very much a purple patch player, a player who played well at times, yet other times just, you know, would go missing in games, would really go missing in games. So I think, you know, this is the right move for the club. Really good move for the club. Jack going, look, you all know my feelings on Ryan Jack. I absolutely love Ryan Jack. I think he's a top player, but it was time for him to go. His injuries were too severe. You know, the fact that he was missed over 100 games for the club. He missed the vast majority of this season due to injury. We can't keep paying huge amounts of salary to the man if he's never going to be there. So look, the right decision to make. Roofe, again, you know, top striker, really good finisher, but never fit. And another player that spent more time sat in the stands than actually on the pitch. And look, am I going to pretend that these guys have been a disaster for the club all the way through? Well, perhaps John Mclaughlin, but the rest of them, no, they've all contributed, they've all played their part. Obviously, we thank them for that. You know, the Europa League run for John Lundstram, Barisic and Roofe, and Jack, the league titles, you know, hit league title, Scottish Cup, etc. But look, at the end of the day, this is the right thing for Rangers. It's the right time to move on. It's the right time to bring in fresh blood and to bring in new players and to also reduce the average age of the squad. And for me, this is very good news for Rangers. You know, there's still a number of other decisions to make over players like Robbie Fraser, Zach Lovelace, young players who are out of contract as well. Do they get offered new deals? I certainly hope that Robbie and Zach remain with the club. You know, Robbie Fraser proved towards the end of last season how good he is, up and coming, and Zach Lovelace did as well. So overall, guys, you know, look, it's the right thing to do. It is the right decision to make. And these freed up wages can go towards the budget for this summer. And hopefully, obviously, Rangers can get in some very talented young players and really up the talent of this squad level to really smash Celtic next season. Well, guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. But it's now official that Jack, Roofe, Lundstram, Barisic and Mclaughlin have all left the club. We'll talk in a bit more depth on it in the morning news video tomorrow and also on the podcast tomorrow as well. So come and join us for that. Thanks for watching Glasgow Rangers Nation, guys. And as always, on the way out, 2 things I always ask of you as I try not to fall over all this mud on the floor. Thanks for watching. Please smash that like. And remember always, we are the people.